What's up, guys? I've been playing for a while now, so too bad. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
From the other side. How the hell
Look. I think I can squeeze through. Give me a boost.
Sus. Of course. Come on.
You like this? I heard the little rat scurrying this way.
What's taking so long?
I can't get the...
Come on!
I'm trying. Just give me a second.
This don't seem Jake to me. I ain't no moron. I thought you were my friends.
Done yet?
Land these tapas.
Do it. You don't
Yeah,
seem any
please
worse for wear.
Speak for yourself.
Thanks a lot. Thanks so much. Could have avoided that a little faster. Not completely. Why would I do that? Always go the wrong way. Always go the opposite way you need to. What are you looking for? Damn. Okay. Oh no. Keep it with me. Okay. Okay. Now I have new six. This was smart.
Observation number 22 regarding unknown phenomena. What is the source of phenomena? Sojong employ observers. Observer task to find more phenomena. Observer reports back. Young woman appear from phenomena.
When your shield breaks, someone should. Yeah, this sounds more useful.
Just as soon, young woman disappear. Observer has nothing else to report on topic. If Suchong can find this woman, she will make interesting new phenomena.
Sounds dangerous. Looks familiar. Oh no, Teddy Bear's head over there. What monster would do that? You just have the way to destroy Teddy Bear, though, honestly.
Now.
There you go. All right, let me go check the exhaust vent.
This way. Oh, what's wrong with my health? What's that?
Do it!
Okay.
Oh no.
No sign of her. Looks like we'll need to turn up the thermostat if we're gonna flush her out. It's over that way.
It's probably a reason. It's always a reason if they keep
The thermostat's right there. Turn the heat up.
I'm not going to burn her.
It's the only way to bring her to us. If you won't do it, I will. Just give me the word.
Turn it up.
What?
Turn the goddamn thermostat up.
Not by too much. That is by too much.
Did you hear that? We need to get back to the exhaust before we lose the girl again.
Sally! Sally, come out! It isn't working.
I told you she's coming.
It isn't working. Turn
If
it
we
off.
turn it off, it's not gonna
We
work.
have to turn it off. We are hurting her. Sally! Sally? Sally, it's Booker. It's me. Sally, come on. I'm gonna get you out of here. Sally! Come out here right now! Sally. No.
Uh-oh. Ratio. You go real well. Nice one. Is he? Oh my god.
Mr. DeWitt, the girl!
He is nothing in him.
Sally!
She's venting.
Mr. DeWitt,
It's okay, Sally.
is she?
Look, it's Sarah.
Among Us.
She's come to see you. We're going home. Do you want to go home?
Just literally venting.
Don't, please, don't. I'm here. I just want to take you home. I just want
You're hurting her!
come with
She's
me.
not your child!
She is mine.
Let her go! Let her go!
She's mine. Shut it down. Shut down the machine.
Got to pull her through!
Shut down the machine. She's no proof.
Whoa.
Shut it down.
It really complicates the story. Oh! Please don't tell me the head.
I remember all of it. That poor child.
She wasn't yours, Comstock. I wasn't.
No.
Yet you had to have me, didn't you?
I'm Comstock. I haven't seen this. That world she dies? Elizabeth was also there, by the way.
This isn't right.
Sure.
When the guilt was too much.
You turn to us to solve your problem.
To provide a place to go where you might forget.
Where there never was an Anna in the first place.
Comstock was never one to own up to his errors, was he, brother?
Never comfortable with the choices he made.
Always seeking someone else's life to claim as his own.
Elizabeth. Child. I am so sorry.
No, you're not.
I sound like Comstock now.
But you're about to be.
Barons. Damn. Wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting that. Let's just say, at least. Luckily, I have both. Just saw it, you don't need to another one. So that's a bit weird.
Sally. Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth. I am so sorry.
No, you're not.
Goodbye, Dwight.
But you're about to be.
Is that why she wouldn't call me?
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Now I'm Elizabeth.
Pour
That's
vous,
really strange.
Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept.
Je vous en prie, j'insiste.
Thank you.
La France. I hate France. Judas sister, Francis. Where's the magician? Must be a magician. I am Moses. Oh, wait.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Yes. Okay.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Baguettes! This is definitely France.
Bonjour Elisabeth.
Bonjour.
He knows me. If there was anything more France,
Comment allez-vous? Bien,
Forget
Ça va bien?
mademoiselle.
Croissants and wine.
Bien le bonjour.
Your perspective is really weird. Are you meant to be facing that direction? I'm gonna be thinking like here, not there. That's kind of weird.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour,
Yes.
mademoiselle.
Bonne journée. Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Comment ça va? How do you do it?
Bonne journée.
Bonjour. Hello.
Bonjour.
Là, j'ai pas.
Et si tu voulais boire un verre avec nous? Sois pas jalouse, ma petite. C'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux
Bon.
jolies filles.
Wine.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bien le bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Savvy, I think.
Je peux vous vendre tous les livres que vous voulez. Et pour pas cher en plus.
Do you have The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton?
Désolé, ma petite. Celui-là n'a pas encore été écrit.
Yes. Okay, that is strange.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
The magician.
Bonjour. Il va falloir que tu m'ailles. Parce que je me suis perdu.
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
Baguettes. La France. Les autres. Ça serait bien.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Hello,
Roquefort, camembert, brie de Meaux, les meilleurs fromages au meilleur prix.
the skin right? Do I have to get baguettes?
Elle est tellement
En French.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bird and the cage. Well, Elizabeth is always into passion. So,
Oiseau ou la
maybe I'll
cage?
finally make it.
Oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
Yes. It's kind of strange. Pennywise, that's good. Throw in the lake, throw in the lake.
Sally?
Yes.
Sally!
Come back.
Can I jump in? No. Bird mantle. Yeah. Pennywise. Okay. How's this game making so many references before?
Sally, wait!
Come back. Come back.
Like, real? Oh no, France. It's gone.
Wait!
I'm so sad.
Sally, stop!
Come back.
No. How's she
Sally,
running
where
that
are you
fast?
going?
Come back.
Sally,
Game
hold
is
on!
completely, every single way possible. Nothing in there, that's it.
Come back.
Stop, stop!
Funnel.
Where did she go?
Funnel. Ah. That's a little more.
Go away. It wasn't my fault.
Kind of was.
I didn't do anything! No. No. It wasn't my fault. Leave me alone!
France may be
Can't you just
better.
leave me alone? I'm sorry! Sorry. I never should have left.
Yes, I agree.
I never should have left you there.
Puddles. Spider-Man. Oh, no, never mind.
Empty? Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event.
Atlas.
Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Atlas isn't real though, right? Oh, by Comstock.
All your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker? What?
Say,
I don't
I can
understand.
get.
How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now,
Got a feeling Booker is.
what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him
So Atlas was real.
Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Strange.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back
Maybe
here?
once more.
Huh? I don't remember
Must be
opening a
reason.
tear
Probably
to come
reason
back.
to leave, isn't it?
And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Very strange. Already sounds like Fallout. This is really strange. Playing as Elizabeth in Comstock.
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Why did she kill Booker again? Because he gave her up or something.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears.
Ah, hello.
Oh my god. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please. Please don't.
Me dead?
I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet...
Ah, that's her.
My finger. What am I? Huh?
You have a head.
I don't understand. I...
If we're going to end up in the same place, it doesn't harm an enjoy the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
Oh, so I lose my power, but I get to go back. These music is stuck in.
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Yeah. I don't know why you killed Comstock. I was even trying to make what you were doing as well.
The Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Well, Paris does exist somewhere. Oh, I have to help her. Do I even get to use with things? This is the last one. Oh, what you real for? Not too sure how knowledge is going to help us.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy. I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
So now I have to play completely different. Because, well, I'm not used.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children, a clay, Bradburn. It's up to us to see they become Grecian urns. don't return to mud.
It only really works if everyone's
Get them
not
young
with
enough. You
Now let's get a lockpick.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how.
Yeah.
Use your lockpick to probe a pin.
Yeah.
A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Oh. What am I
Simple
looking
enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Cool. Basketball, let's play some balls. Let's play some balls. What? Oh, what's that? I'm venting Among Us. Am I venting? Yes. Wait, Among Us. Jeez, make it prestige. This is an old mechanic, I think. I don't know why I put it there.
I'm here to tell you about Peter the Parasite. If I bake a pie, isn't it mine to enjoy?
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Crossbow.
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent.
Oh, I remember this.
Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
So everybody safe for more efficient. Sneak up on foes before meeting attack. Keep quiet.
Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do.
Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the Parasite while he picks your pocket. Do you know this one? You'll find it in the dictionary.
Literally the last game
L-I-E.
I'd ever suspect to.
All right, boys and girls.
Kind of
What does Ryan?
Yep. I feel like if I actually kill someone, it changes the bit like good enemies, bad enemies. It's fence. Super sus. I'm just trying to find it. Is it down here? Oh, this is really strange.
shoulder. A bootless errand, a snipe hunt. All told, an unprofitable use of time. Seems to...
Not quite like that. This place doesn't seem so good.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the was that I used when I first came to Rapture.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker, when you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Cool, let's hit that station. Easily taking over 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, that's where I meant to go, so it's going over.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
Close. Uh-oh. I must find them. What? She's in business.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
No. Guess I'm not gonna take this.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
So I'm invisible and
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them. Hey, there you are.
Can I play?
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us to wits, if we could leave well enough alone.
Am I just floating? Yep. Makes sense. Cool path, yes.
I'll be late. I heard you back there.
Aiden.
Come back and clean it all up.
I'm out. Have I been through it yet? Oh, I should be able to find more here.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Yes.
No refund, no return.
Down. Far from it.
And fire at windows to the right to draw splices.
So you can be made anew.
Stains all over your underwear. I know what goes on in that room at night.
Where does one find the parasite? Nesting in dark recesses.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I'd pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
You're married, Atlas, as before I think you was. Ah yes, you are totally invisible. I cannot see you right now. Over there. Are you? Wait, no, that's
Good life is deserved. That I got to ask why.
Right, press right arrow to turn.
Determined, uncompromising, defiant. She fits. You got me.
Another one. It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. Now I can't hurt him. I could keep my
Welcome to the
distance, but if I watch myself, I'll get him in handy. The enemy of my enemy.
Doesn't anyone ever clean these seats? This outfit, it doesn't feel right. Should I change it? Where's the mirror? Doorknobs are my enemy. What was that? What if they're just waiting for me?
Good point.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water. Something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was gonna lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss.
What do you want?
Let me in. I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets in there without a kind word from the boss.
Don't make me come find you.
So there's the big daddy that might be
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
Sure put a stop to that.
I am very tired.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. What's this?
You didn't even pick it up, but sure makes sense.
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the dynamo should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Okay. Let's go for a bit.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Inventing was This is working, boss. It's never lost that.
I hear you gossiping about me.
Rip through ball. Okay.
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead, or working for Ryan. Columbia? He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how? A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear. Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay, there must be some information around here.
This is so cool though.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds.
Oh.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C.
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube.
This is really cool.
And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts.
Yes.
And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
I'm going...
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix.
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough of that.
1216.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
6. That's good stuff. 12. 16. American dates. 16. That's really weird.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, Kane.
Oh, this is the thing.
For the talent portion, I've chosen a song.
That you, honey?
You'll have to go through me.
Time to go.
You should be ashamed!
Got it.
Welcome to the Circus of Values!
I need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber. That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
You only do real that. Or this build. Do I have to go there? Do I get it from ending?
I saw where you went.
Kill. Kill this. Kill it.
Second Raider, that's you.
How could you just walk away?
Does this weapon? Good.
Don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
Come back! You'll adore the spotlight.
Could be sweat. This place looks interesting. Not where I am.
Seen what you done to my friend here. What you do to my friend, you do to me. Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here I am, 100% the genuine article.
What? I am doing.
Did you hear that?
No. I think you only heat back in your room so you don't heat for a second. So that still applies.
No refund, no return.
There's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, it'll suffocate. One thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Maybe it's Center H, where the ship is from. Get ready to get down. Ooh. Family friendly. Have I really been shooting for an hour?
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything. That will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Yeah. Second. There's someone over here, aren't there?
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
Sorry, wood does Tiki there?
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning.
No.
And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
Looks cooler than the other one.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
I've been on something about we are men of tomorrow.
I know it's half pieces.
I saw you looking at me, staring at me like
How did you look through? Oh yeah.
You're hot. You're not getting out of this,
This
dear.
will never happen to my boy. I'll make sure of that. You hear?
Where'd you go?
Africa.
I ain't got time for this.
This is Africa.
Don't touch the eager beaver. Oh, don't think I didn't hear.
I didn't say you could go. Everyone wants a gossiping about me. I ain't letting a good lead like you get away. I ain't got time for this. Shh. Pirates.
Why do these guys smell so much? Like, honestly.
Don't leave me. Again.
Boom. There he is.
You're tuned to Radio Rapture, music for the discerning ear. And now, we've got something very special coming up next. This little lady, who goes by the name of Miss Elizabeth, was picked out of the ballad by Maestro himself,
Oh, I remember.
Sander Cohen. And when Sander finds a songbird, you know for sure she's gonna sing sweet. So here's Miss Elizabeth with You Belong to Me.
What is this? Ironic. Vegan pulp. Remove Eve costs to see through walls while standing still. Wait. Are you saying I don't know what to say. This is water, so. Oh. Right, I think we can run again. What's that mean? Anything need to be down here?
Who hides from the light?
What's that? Broken.
Like some cognitive primitive.
I'm gonna have to go find code. This is actually 1, 2, 1, 2. Any of you know the code?
Like some primitive. No one around. Curious. Most curious.
1, 2, 1.
You're only hiding from yourself.
Oh, there's mine. Down here, maybe.
Stay! We may make more of you yet.
1, 2. Don't know what I'm looking for really.
You're only hiding from yourself.
Hang on. I'm not really hiding, but sure.
Come back.
Let's see, 3, 4, and what?
How can you rationalize cowering?
4, 3, 5. What? 4, 3, 5. 4, 3, 5? That's the only thing I can really think
Let's see
of.
this through. Together.
4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Like some cognitive primitive.
Let's try 5, 4, 3,
If you're going to disappear before my diagnosis, why did you come enough? Who hides from the light of reason?
4, 5, 3 from this angle.
Stay! We may make more
4,
of you yet.
5, 3.
How can you rationalize cowering?
Maybe in here.
Only hiding from yourself.
3, 4. Do something. Yes. Oh, I have enough as well. Okay.
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, grant him that. Yeah, but what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it? If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to set a crab's table.
30th, 19,
Like some cognitive
55.
How can you rationalize cowering?
Please talk about the cowards and stuff. Let's do this.
Come back! Let's see this through! Together!
Come on. You're gonna give me a code?
Of course, the buildings
31,
are being fabricated
1945.
above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
How can you
Come back! Let's see this through! Together!
5 minutes? I don't have the cash for that. Or what?
You're only hiding from yourself!
Yep. I'm not here.
Like some cognitive friend.
Finally. I bet so many. You.
This is gonna be noisy.
Not getting out of this deal that easy.
Well, I doubt they're gonna get in.
When I find you.
Are you blind?
Whatever you need,
Good work.
you say the word.
Good work.
I got what it takes.
Pretty sure there's a vent. Hold up, vent.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away! Come back! Let's see this through!
Oh my god, why is she saying the same thing again? Did I get
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
I hear you gossiping about me.
Yes. Teddy bear. We want stuff. Anyway. No, done with that stupid one.
What's that, cookie face? How long you been two-timing me?
Most curious.
Seems like
Remind
a wee
me,
bit
why am I
skeptical.
supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage
I'm not
right in
buzzing,
front
man.
of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy moving down here. Put down roots and raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Cool. This one looks slightly poisonous, but sure. What is that? Gas pods are armed with gas bombs, which.
Ryan's got the formula. Trust you over there. Where's my boy? There's no excuse for a racket.
Oh, it's slightly poisonous, very obvious.
Heard that. Clear as a bell.
Food. Oh, nice.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace. Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
First, the law gets violated. Then, you'll want some felony liability advising how I defecate. Next, martial law.
I love all big guys and the Do you hate me? Luckily, I'm not.
Come on! Work something out. Come back! I just want to talk is all.
Let's see this actually. How do I? Never mind. It just says. Just leave that there.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Not that. Yes. No quick save. No.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the...
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out, you know, I mean, November 5th.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Yes. Yes. Hello, kind sir.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Sam, that you?
Who the hell are you?
Won't steal my lead!
Miss Rapture in 1958. Nobody better get in my way.
Just like. She like.
She's back.
Leonicus Bakunin said the urge to destroy is also a creative urge. In this way, when we lay waste to your you won't find
Coca-Cola is cooler. Nice.
What'd you say?
Ah! I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
Nothing been right for this town since Frank Fontaine died.
That you, honey? Come! Let's test your metal!
Ain't no big shot around here.
Where am I going? Okay. Bad juju.
How we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do.
Cool, no, but how do I? Oh, okay.
Need to cool the Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
Wait, no, there's something else I have to do.
If I did.
These.
Did everything correctly. All that's left should be pulling the lever at the front of the device.
Let me look at something to see where all the coded messages are. Medicine.
Is that attitude I hear?
Ryan's playing along with the cheap fiddle. He plays.
Say, who's that?
Up the bum. Alright, where's what is
You're only hiding from yourself. I ain't got time for this.
I mean, he's wearing a boxer shorts, so I guess I can't see.
Out of this deal, easy. Who's there?
Well, enough of
I
that.
think I've got something shiny.
Come back! We can work this out.
Oh, did I accidentally pick up cigarettes? Why is it showing me?
Mark my words. Hobble my head. I warned you to stop following me. This is what happens when you swim with the sharks. Don't leave me. Let's get it.
He won't come down
Alex,
here,
the
will he?
heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
Come on out, you. Break's over. Canary in the coal mine. Somebody
Ah,
looking about.
find the secret. No.
I ain't through with you yet.
See if I can find the big bed.
Point me in the direction you want me to go.
The one where the oh, where's the lounge at? Oh. Just run. Here's the lounge. I knew this would be important. Should have just read it.
Together, we'll remake the world!
Being sneaky. Oh.
They saw you come.
I won't be such an easy meal.
Come back!
Well, you won't dine on me. Where does one find the parasite? Nesting in dark.
Sounded awful irregular. You're right where you are.
I never thought anyone would be able to bring all these degenerate splice heads into line. I gotta hand it to Atlas. After Ryan locked us up in this pit, I thought that was it. Just a long, final dive into the abyss. But he's given us hope. Or what passes for it down in Rapture? When a person's got nothing, hope's about the kindest thing you can give her. Or the cruelest.
I know real well how these bios think. I get into their heads.
Those bottles. Just like on the coded note to Fontaine.
Yes.
Fontaine and Atlas. Son of a bitch.
Sushong, I'm gonna make this clear as can be, so we don't have any miscommunications. Where the hell is the ace in the hole? You think you can stiff Frank Fontaine? I paid good money for state-of-the-art weaponry. I ain't losing this war just because you found yourself a higher bidder. I can promise you, I ain't never been one to lose with dignity.
That's not too bad, is it? Next penny when I need. This is nothing.
Give me the cold shoulder. When I find you.
4 times.
I know right where you are.
Get me.
Who's that?
Sure, I hear you. Clear as a bell.
Don't leave me! Not again.
Going to play hard to get.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
How do you know from even the lane before you see? Kinda weird. Ben! How do I do it?
Whatever your name is. Can dream, can't she?
I made you a solid offer! You're not getting out of this deal that easy.
Hello. Oh, I didn't hear you.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Wait, why am I here?
Hey, I've got a family to feed.
Elizabeth, this poster. What's this all about?
Cohen spent 2 months as his disciple, trying to get a line on his trafficking ring. Awful man.
Why not just kill Comstock and be done with it?
Comstock had to know why. He had to know that he deserved it.
And did he? Did he deserve it?
I suppose we all do. One way or another.
And then her father was a songwriter, was that song right there. But then that'd be a pretty cool loop, wouldn't it? If it is, then that's just
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
boom. That's probably not so good. Foreshadowing.
We're not finished.
Anything else? Jesus, two got picked. Is that why it's...
Welcome to the circus of value.
It's kind of scum.
Getting out of this deal that easy. How could you just walk away?
Because I'd like nothing more.
Everyone wants a piece of me.
Not here, not here, not here, not here. It's kind of staring at me.
Where'd you go? Come on! Let's work something out.
Nice. Big knee.
Don't leave me! Again.
Hold on, hold on. Oi. I still don't know. Oh, Lord, I saw a thing.
Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not going to be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army. Not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What the hell? Splicers. Busting in! Hurwitz! Help out King the Perimeter compromise!
How about no? How? What? How did I miss? No, that's not fair.
She's gone for good now.
She knew her ticket to Rapture was a one-way proposition.
You can warn people not to collapse a quantum superposition, but do they ever really listen?
So ends the DeWitt-Comstock line.
Don't let your grief overwhelm you, sister.
One could believe a mission is doomed to failure, and wish sincerely that it wasn't. Hopes like quantum superpositions have a tendency to collapse.
What? Sure, I guess. Don't know how it was about.
That's simple. You want to mind control everyone?
Come! Let's test your metal!
one down.
What did I tell you?
Oh, it's my dress again.
Booker. Look. You're on the First Lady.
Is that what that dress was about? Is that what she found it?
It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific.
Yeah.
The particle seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift.
Yep.
Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen?
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
But why can't I go through here? Right, what happens if I restart checkpoint? That was a checkpoint, right? I went through it, obviously. Must be.
Booker. Look. You're on the First Lady.
So I do it if I start. What happened if I
Can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particle seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen?
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Remember this? I do.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
No. South, East, that's America. Or New York. Come on, let's go to Paris. Well, that hard. You really want to go there?
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Powerful device, very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Hair. Now, maybe I see myself in that. Literally never heard of it. What's this again?
That places ammo into your gun.
Celebrate no sooner.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
Means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Then I could be wrong. He could be wrong. That's fair. More Among Us references.
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy.
Ooh.
I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive, a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Among Us. That's a bit sad, really. I'm back here. Hello. Where's this thing going? Familiar. How I get in? Wait. I was up. There. What? I just think.
What's going on? I'll find that piggy.
Uh-oh. Well,
Long live Daisy! Come out. Butcher you!
Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I feel all I have to offer them is blood and fire. The things they done to me, I can't forget them. I was Columbia's victim, and victimhood begets shame. Oh, what element of human experience is more corrosive than shame? I'm rotted from the inside out. What do I have to offer this revolution except my own dark motivations? When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save? Or those I want to murder in their beds? Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear. Hatred. People dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence. I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his... vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well.
Oh, does this,
And when the time comes, will I be able to stay to hand?
Good to clock. Training.
What's that thing you just picked up?
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong. And it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia. Return...
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
You know, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Sea slugs. Goddamn.
As to the matter of religion, let me play these
slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the...
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Oh, so that's the right way. Able profits. Untold profit. Yes. I don't know, I'm not really looking. Is that it? Just a bit of salt. Open. Works. Elevator to laboratories.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my issue.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost.
Oh.
My Booker DeWitt was a
Hello.
hero to the cause, a story to make your children.
No. Well, I know where I'll be at, so.
Look, are you there? I miss you.
Well, you
You're
killed
the
me.
only one who ever.
You killed me, so your own fault.
You're
Really.
my only friend.
Your own fault. You were horrible. Killed me.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Okay,
Oh, escape, pig!
Hunt you down!
Products for your safety.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
I heard you.
No, you didn't.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about.
He's not.
But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
8371. Right, Chamber Panic 8371. I can remember that. Where we just special chambers. If I gather them all into one place.
Back here.
Literally all of them. I'm so smart. I am the pinnacle of smartiness.
Daisy sacrificed herself.
As long as
Set
they
me
don't
up to
respond.
kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you?
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
They've got helmets on.
What? You gonna answer for this, girl?
Stay breathing. Who did this?
You. 1, 8, 8, 7, 3. 8, 7, 3. 8, 7, 3, 1. Oh, I can't remember.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
8, 3, 7, 1. No, this isn't yet.
You don't think you can hide from me?
No.
Who is sneaking around out there?
No.
Find her! Who's there?
No.
Where are you?
Who done this? Someone about?
You see where she went? When I find you?
Alright, no, might as well test it. Alright, can it be like that?
Yes, she ran off.
Well, that's enough of that business. I'm done.
Oh, doesn't say that. Oh, good news. Bonk. Hello. It's cool. It's that hard. Kind of creepy.
I tell you, William, it's getting so the foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handyman, he should have found someone less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
28. I didn't really hear that, but I think it was 2847. 2847. There's a guy here. I know there was. I've done that one. Oh, they're really all back now.
What's going on?
same thing.
Come back here. Still. Who's out there?
Can you stop running? It's quite hard to shoot you.
Here I come.
You're next, Jerry.
I'll find her. Chasing my own shadow. Never seen her.
You alright?
Catch it. I'm coming for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the head of a statue. Oh, there it is. Right. I swear I could listen to stuff. How do I change tabs, scroll down? Oh, that is. How do I scroll down on this? Page up. 2847. Where is it? Two. Two, 8, 4, 7. What is it? 8, 8, 3. 8, 3, 7, 1. Oh, let's go. Let's do this calculation. Is that it? Okay. Fine. I'm useless, but fine.
Someone's sneaking around.
No. What happens if I kill them? I think fair enough. I am. Maybe. I don't know.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest...
Hair sample in a haystack.
Blah blah blah.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Big Daddy owner.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Hmm. Monkey.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Monkey dead. Big sad. What was that? Did I just gas a dog for no reason?
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die.
Note number. Status. Fink. Poor doggos.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there.
Oh god, you're not saying there's a guy inside the songbird, are you?
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Doesn't matter.
Oh no, I don't want to. I was just spamming F like usual.
You tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Hypnotherapy in the bird. Yeah, that'd go well. You're gonna say something bad, isn't it? Some bad impressions.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me.
Some bad. Little
My
sheep.
God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen,
But sheep, no?
but he just lay there.
You make him breathe?
I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
Indeed. Why is there hair? Whose hair is this?
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair.
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
I can't really see them.
Show yourself. Gonna hunt you down. Who's there?
Long live Eddie!
You gonna answer for this, girl? Long live! You're gonna die. Back here.
The thing is, I'm not meant to fight because I'm too weak. I'm not strong.
Who's out there?
Oh well, time to go, time to go, time to go. I think I've overstayed my welcome. Nice.
You'll die, sweet. I think you can hide from me.
Yes.
Here I come.
Where the fuck's it at? Where are you leading me?
Gonna hunt you down. Surrender!
That ain't good. When did that break? I don't even think I break it.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself? Su Chong.
This is a bad idea.
Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there. I'll hunt you down.
Try and hunt me down now.
No escaping.
Yes, someone else can.
Hunt you down.
Ball. Bold. Hello, Punky. Wait, no, that's something.
You can't hide forever.
Yeah. Because.
Kill her.
Right. How do we go this way? And then. Everything's. Do. Trip my ass, bitch. Oh, I wonder if the me something was there.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me?
My feet kind of
For
smell.
all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, I'll take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are. Settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Yes, I think it is.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Yep. Mein Herr. Was he German?
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong, we had a deal, now open.
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Li Shuchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity, he'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find where to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you.
What was the alarm in the
Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a ruse. Andrew Ryan has no time for rules.
Who are you?
Frank is easy on both of us.
No.
Your number's up.
Yep, seems good to me. on.
Gonna make short work of you.
Get back here!
Okay. Let's change weapons.
Let's make this easy on both of us.
That's teleports on it, though.
Not in the mood for this hide and seek.
Stupid jerk. Should have never stuck his neck out.
Good evening, look. Where is Mr. Teleporting? I can't kill you if I can't find you. Oh, there you go.
Do you know how much trouble you caused me?
You dead?
Gonna make short work of you.
Get back here!
Your number's up.
What's that? I can't find it.
Just business!
Hold on.
Let's make this easy on both of us.
Don't think you can hide. Time to pay the piper, sweetheart!
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the Lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
That's just it.
It's Ryan's goon squad!
Wait in, boys. Time to get your hands dirty.
Where do you win? Hide! There she is!
I think
supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her?
Don't walk away now. The funds, they're down for the count.
Go to bed.
I know you've done it.
Go
I
to
see
bed.
her.
Go to bed. I will put you to sleep forever now. Sleep. Go to bed. Bedtime. Go. Bedtime. Bed.
I've got you cold.
Okay. He won't have sleepy bye. Sleepy bye bye. How I healed. I know because I pressed G.
I imagine you
Shut
view this
up.
as vindication of your theory.
I take no joy in her failure.
One must give her an A for effort.
But an F on results.
You give her no credit for good intention.
The universe does not grade on a curve. It's strictly pass-fail.
Surely it's better to have died trying.
Better trying not to die.
Yeah, I don't care.
Now you're in the suit.
Okay, so I've got this. So I might as well use that.
You left me with nothing. I gave you my all. Come on out.
My own home.
You wouldn't be skulking around.
She's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around!
Ryan's building.
The rest of Atlas's...
Who's there?
He says you go. You go.
Better have a good reason to be here. Time to pay the
Because I'm cool.
Got you now.
Is it right? Okay.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire. A vain attempt to save his cat.
Makes sense. Understandable. No. Go fuck yourself. Because I didn't really care. Where is this? This looks like it's a thing.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and The whole structure should rise.
Cool. Nothing can go wrong. Let's go look around first.
There's no plan B. Might as well just get it over with.
There might be. I don't know. There we go.
Here goes nothing.
Oh!
It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
No, Atlas. Fuck you, like always. Atlas isn't real. No. Atlas is not real. He's Frank still.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the claw form wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut. Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is.
I am still playing with the dosage.
Oh, Lord.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
Yep. Yep. Like the different versions of this, but why are we in this place? Why are we in this place? Please don't tell me you're getting me to where we're in this place. That doesn't work.
Folks say it's only a matter of time till Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
2 weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring 1,000,000 monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Suchong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
If you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next. Here
I
we
don't
go.
have a nose this way.
You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball, still now, and resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Ah! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little one, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
Give you
anything.
a few taps with me hammer.
I don't know
Better
anything.
to show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors. And what's behind all the doors?
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then
His
how?
hand's bandaged for it's been stabbed, but when I played the game, I made sure he didn't get stabbed, so I don't know why he has the bandage on in the first place.
How would it?
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker!
Little girl. Sup, Sal?
Suchong's clinic. It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
Ooh, big strong man. 3 hours of gameplay.
One of the lads will show you how to get inside.
Yeah, thanks, asshole.
We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The
I don't have
Lord
any
hates
legs,
a
I'm
laggard.
disabled. What's up? I'm gonna kill you. Shut up, bro. Big Daddies, hello. Not once did you guys able to throw the trios, so don't know what else said that. Uh-oh. Oh, the fight. I can come back if this works. What's up?
Alright. Let's see here what we could do.
Mr. Monster's mean. Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone. Shh. Shh. Can you move? Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't. I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some, I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something? Right. Look who I'm asking.
Shut up, bro. There's a vital chamber, so that, I don't know. Kill yourself. Just like. Oh, no yet.
Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable.
Oh, they don't like each other, so they were on? Am I the reason why the Big Daddies exist in the first place? If I figure out how they work. Not there.
If stupid beasts had half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister, no Big Daddy.
So the little sister's useless, Big Daddy. So it's gonna die because he doesn't like little sister, and little sister doesn't like him. And then the little sister needs to like him if he wants to live.
Scary, scary,
So I need those two
I've got to do something.
to like each other.
Big monster sick.
It's okay. It's okay. Please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
Going to die. Not fair. We can help. Help.
How? You're not gonna kill her, are you? No. Reaching out. This is really strange. Literally invisible. Big dead
The lion with the thorn in its paw.
See y'all guys later. What way am I going? Right, I'll go this way. Or not. Probably this. Even though I don't like this way. Might let me play the audio. Let me play the audio. Send to Ryan. Anyway.
Did you talk to your puppy? She's very pretty.
Thank you.
Suchong, of all the things I know this. It is in your power to be a different man. What can Ryan take from us that we have not already sacrificed at the altar of discovery? They are children, little sisters, and yes, they will forget. But you and I won't. The memories of what we have done fade only with the dimming of all lights. Tenenbaum.
Did you talk to your puppy? She's very pretty.
Thank you, Papa Sushong.
Break her neck for me.
What?
Break that sweet puppy's neck.
Dr. Suchong, client Ryan Industries.
Good job, Elizabeth.
Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bond is just another for me. Get on it. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to... sequence to allow for... Get away, you filthy little shit! What are you doing? Get back! Get it back!
Yeah, you can't see it.
There's the ace.
Good job. Ace.
This is it. This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
So the ace is the original guy, which I have no clue where he is. Actually, I think he's going to kill Atlas. Alright. I'll get you another drill pick, man. No problem. Oh, this is just like wall. Enter wall. Hang on, am I able to like get a drill for him or something? Please shut up. I will go find you. Or not. Oh well, see ya. You just been knowing that. I'll enter wall. Adam Garden. Yeah. Garden's garden. Oh.
Hey, sister. Over here.
The place is still falling apart. So.
Do you have it?
If the place is still falling apart, and that's the ace in the hole, then he hasn't arrived yet. Because I think when he arrives, it's all already broken. So his ace in the hole is yet to arrive. So this is like a prequel to both of them. Yes.
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
And then this whole place only exists, the Big Daddies and stuff, because of those two are communicating. So, Bioshock Infinite and what happened before this Bioshock. So really, the latest Bioshock is the earliest one. Makes sense.
You know what?
Definitely doesn't make the law even harder.
Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. We both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
My pretty bathroom, lovely and broken. And this is the aforementioned plane. What has the Ace on it? Hello, Ace. Wanna go start the whole time franchise off?
What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish.
What does this say, you little whore?
Hey! What does this say?
Jack, if you find
Would you kindly?
There we go. Now
we've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane, and Rapture's ours.
makes sense.
I chose Rapture.
Man chooses, a slave obeys.
We say to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are then saving.
Damn.
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
The original. Yes. Sammy? Always better. Damn. So it's kind of all in a loop as well. So Bioshock Infinite was a prequel, and they both worked together with Rapture. They both gave each other the, what was it called, pairing or something, and then the suits. And Elizabeth starts off the suit, the big daddies with the little girls again. Then, well, we get the Ace on the plane to start Oil.
Part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est toi pour moi, moi pour toi dans la vie. Tu me l'as dit, t'as juré pour la vie. Dès que je t'aperçois.
Well, I like episode 2 a lot more better than episode 1. That's for sure. Tip, let's shift the sprint. Well then, I guess that's it. Unless there's something else, which I don't think there is. Clash of the Clouds, other than that. What's this one? Just have a quick look. Oh, I think I know what it is. Hey, I was just playing.
Fellow, perhaps today's festivities will prove you a champion.
So if you want to see the original main game in full or whatever, anyway, that'll be it. Don't really have an outro prepared, so yeah. Bye, like,